Welcome to the news in brief on Graphic Online. In the headlines, 6 groups demonstrate against government's luxury vehicle tax. Mortuary workers call off strike after 3 days. Asawase killings, bereaved families receive compensation. And the NDC accuses GTV of censorship. Now the details. In our first story, the owners and car dealers of vehicles with engine capacities of 3.0 liters and above today demonstrated against the government's luxury vehicle tax. Dubbed Bobo demonstration, the demonstrators paraded their luxury vehicles in a convoy during the demonstration and presented a petition to the Minister of Finance and Parliament for the review of the said taxes. The 6 groups that were part of the demonstration were the Vehicle and Asset Dealers Association of Ghana, National Concerned Spare Parts Dealers Association, the True Drivers Union, the Concerned Drivers Association, the Ghana Committed Drivers Association, and the Chamber of Petroleum Consumers.
Saturn yentmintua garamse to 419 Sakawa fraud yes wonyin free so ansana de na machire ba na enya papa no wate honka.
The Mortuary Workers Association of Ghana has called off its nationwide strike for now after 3 days of disrupted services. The decision was taken on Thursday after the leadership of the group met with the National Labour Commission. The association declared an indefinite strike for its members on Tuesday, March 4th, over their low salaries and general poor working conditions. The Minister for Inner Cities and Zongo Development, Mustafa Abdul Hamid, has presented checks of 250,000 Ghana cedis to families of 7 men killed by police at Mansto Nkwanta in the Ashanti region in July 2018. Mustafa Abdul Hamid, in an address during the presentation today, said he was hopeful that the unjustified killing of youth in Zongo communities will cease when challenges such as illicit drugs and vigilantism are tackled within such communities. The Speaker of Parliament, Professor Aaron Michael Kwe, has directed the Finance Minister, Ken Ofori-Atta, to appear in Parliament in person to answer questions filed by members of the House. Professor Okwe's ruling follows the minority's insistence that the minister and not his deputies should be present to answer questions, which mainly concern mobile money transactions and other details about banking sector reforms. The questions were to be answered on Thursday, but the minister wrote to the House asking for a leave of absence. The opposition National Democratic Congress has accused state broadcaster Ghana Television for censoring their leadership during the 62nd independence anniversary in Tamale. According to the NDC, during the coverage of the event, GTV failed to capture the official NDC delegation, which included former President John Dramani Mahama and the national chairman of the NDC, Samuel Ofosu-Ampofo. The Justice Emil Shorts Commission, set up by the President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo to investigate the violence that marred the Asawase West Wuogon by-election, has ended its public hearings. The Commission, in a press statement, said there will be a brief meeting with the press at the end of the sitting for concluding comments on the inquiry. The government set up the Commission to investigate the shooting incident by some national security operatives that led to the injury of several NDC supporters at the party's parliamentary candidate's house. For more details on the stories you've heard in this broadcast, log on to www.graphic.com.gh.